Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about a job where you don't miss your kids' soccer games? Or one where you can schedule a doctor's appointment without begging your boss for time off? Maybe you're just tired of a rigid 9 to 5 schedule that leaves you with barely enough energy to enjoy your evenings. Well, if any of that sounds familiar, you might have heard that medical coding offers the perfect solution, especially with those remote work opportunities that everyone's talking about. But the real question is, can medical coders actually achieve that work-life balance? Or is it just another career that promises flexibility but doesn't deliver? Hey everyone, I'm Grant Aldrich, and I've been featured in publications like Forbes, Bloomberg, and USA Today for my work in making education affordable. Now today, I'm gonna give you the honest truth about that work-life balance in medical coding. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what to expect at each stage of your career and whether this path could give you the lifestyle that you're looking for. Okay, first let's be clear about what we mean by work-life balance. It's not just about working from home in your pajamas. It's about having control over your time and energy so you can actually enjoy life outside of work. Now, here's the reality that most people won't tell you. When you first start as a medical coder, you'll likely work on site at a hospital, a clinic, or insurance company. Most of those entry-level positions, well, they aren't remote. And honestly, that's a good thing. Starting on site gives you that training, the mentorship, and the experience that you need to build your skills. You're gonna learn those practical aspects of coding that you just simply can't get from the training alone. Think of it as an investment in your future flexibility. But here's the good news. Even entry-level medical coding positions typically offer better hours than many other healthcare roles. So while nurses might work 12-hour shifts and weekends, most medical coders work standard business hours Monday through Friday. So one medical coder I spoke with told me that she was just thrilled to have predictable hours after years of retail work. I can actually plan my life now. I know exactly when I'll be done each day, and I never have to work holidays anymore. So as you gain experience and credentials, typically about 1 to 2 years in the field, remote opportunities, well, they're gonna start to open up. And this is where the real flexibility begins, and it's worth that initial investment of time. Now, one thing to note here, remote positions for entry-level medical coders are rare, but it's not impossible. Sometimes you might just land a remote position, well, right off the bat. But as I said, it's more rare. Now, if you're excited about that work-life balance potential in medical coding and want to know how to get started, I've created a detailed video that walks you through the exact steps to become a medical coder. Now, in this video, I reveal a revolutionary proven approach that could help you get job ready in as little as 6 months, and without all that student debt and without having to go back to school. The video is completely free, and you'll find the link in the description below. Now, let's get back to exploring how medical coders create balance at any stage of their careers. Whether you're working on-site or remotely, medical coding offers several advantages for work-life balance that many careers just simply don't. First, medical coding rarely requires you to take work home. When you leave for the day, you're done. So unlike teachers grading papers all evening or managers answering emails at night, medical coders generally enjoy a clear separation between work and personal time. Now, another advantage is the minimal overtime. While there might occasionally be busy periods, medical coding doesn't typically demand the long hours common in fields like law, finance, or even nursing. For parents, this predictability is invaluable. One single mother that I spoke with shared how her coding career allowed her to help her daughter with her homework every evening and attend all her school performances, something that would have been impossible in her previous retail job with constantly changing shifts. Even when working on site, many medical coders enjoy more scheduling options than other professionals. Some facilities offer 4 10-hour days instead of the typical 5 8-hour days, giving you a 3-day weekend every week. Other facilities offer flexible start times, allowing you to begin your workday earlier or later to accommodate those family commitments. Now, the key to maximizing balance at any stage is setting clear boundaries. Remote coders especially need to create that separation between work and home life, even when they happen in the same space. Successful coders often designate a specific work area and maintain regular hours to prevent work from just bleeding into personal time. I talk about a lot of healthcare careers, and compared to those other careers, medical coding stands out for its combination of stability and flexibility. While nurses and medical assistants deal with the physically demanding work and direct patient care, coders enjoy the quiet, focused work that's generally less stressful and more accommodating to personal needs. Now, looking ahead, the outlook for work-life balance in medical coding is even better. The pandemic fundamentally changed how healthcare organizations view remote work. What was once considered impossible has now been proven effective. This trend is expected to continue as healthcare organizations compete for skilled coders in a very tight labor market. Technological advances are also making remote coding more accessible to newcomers. You've got improved coding software, secure connections, and better training tools mean the learning curve for remote work is less steep than it was before. Coding managers are now less reluctant about hiring remote workers now. One told me that she's bringing on entry-level remote coders much sooner than she would have done 5 years ago, thanks to the better training tools and those support systems. After connecting with medical coders across the country, what strikes me most is their consistent satisfaction with their career choice. Even those who started primarily for just a paycheck often stay because of the lifestyle. Many coders share that same sentiment about their work-life balance. They're able to attend their children's school events or take family members to appointments without using vacation time and still have the energy at the end of the day for personal hobbies or interests. So what I've learned is that work-life balance in medical coding isn't just possible, it's one of the field's biggest advantages. But it does require some patience and strategic planning to maximize the flexibility. Now, if the potential for work-life balance in medical coding appeals to you, then I'd encourage you to check out my video on how to become a medical coder. In this video, you'll discover the critical requirements that you need to meet as an entry-level medical coder. Why traditional college programs are not recommended, especially for busy adults. How to get your medical coding training 100% online while learning on your schedule. And how you could get hands-on experience after completing your training online. I also talk about the revolutionary and proven preppy approach that could help you get job ready as a medical coder in as little as 6 months for less than $2,000. This same approach has helped thousands of students nationwide start towards their medical coding careers. So guys, if you're interested in becoming a medical coder, this video will be a complete eye-opener and I highly recommend checking it out. The video is absolutely free and I've added the link in the description below. So the days of choosing between a good career and a good life are over. Medical coding truly offers a path to both. Meaningful work with the flexibility to enjoy life beyond your job. Well, that's all I have for today. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on starting towards a career in healthcare. You can drop a comment below if you've got any questions about becoming a medical coder. This was Grant signing off. Take care.